Well, the number of refugees and migrants arriving in Italy is dropping, but it doesn't feel that way in the picturesque town of Ventimiglia near the French border. As winter bites, hundreds live in grim conditions as they wait for their chance to make it into France, and some have paid for their efforts with their lives. John Owens has our story.
The pursuit of a better life has brought them to this. In northern Italy, migrants and refugees bide their time before another effort to cross into France, a journey that claims lives. But as winter temperatures drop, those living rough in the border town of Ventimiglia have little in the way of respite.
Here is very difficult, not easy to live here under the bridge, because you have to cover yourself by blanket, and this blanket is not enough to make you heat. This place is very cold.
The town is a draw for tourists, but those who care to look along the riverbank will see signs of a community, most of whom come from sub-Saharan Africa, making do. Among those assisting them is Father Rito, Julio, Alvarez.
We estimate there are currently about 200 people living by the river. This is a huge number, and it shouldn't be happening right here in the heart of Europe.
Getting into France is tough. The train route from Ventimiglia is checked by French police, who also patrol the border and send back those they've caught. European rules require migrants and refugees to claim asylum in their first country of arrival, and most came here by boat from Libya. Many attempt to take what is known as the Pass of Death, a perilous route into France across the Alps, or a motorway shortcut just off it. At least 11 refugees and migrants are thought to have died in Ventimiglia and along such routes since September 2016, even though the number arriving in Italy has dropped dramatically. Under the cover of night, efforts are redoubled. Those taking the train risk being put on a bus all the way back to South Italy. But the desire is strong to leave a country where unemployment is high. Meanwhile, children are among those making the journey, and their rights are being flouted, claims one NGO worker.
We are monitoring the situation, what French police do with minors, for example, because the minors have the right to enter and ask for asylum in France, but at the moment the border is closed.
A nearby camp housing 450 migrants and refugees is full, and Salah Abdel Haleim prefers to stay away. He fears living there will increase his chances of remaining trapped in Italy.
Me, I tried like 5 times, but never successful. And again, I tried by mountain. It's difficult also. And come back again. But I will try to go.
It is a game of cat and mouse that shows no sign of abating. John Owens for VOA News, Ventimiglia, Italy.